Hey guys, welcome back to Passion Fruit. And today we're talking about the wonderful chapter that I read today, chapter 1004 of One Piece. I very much so enjoyed this chapter, like usual. Always been only releasing bangers recently, and this chapter right today was really well paced, just going everywhere, and just I really much so enjoyed it. But this chapter, if I had to name it, it would be Chapter of the Goats. Just goats everywhere this chapter, goat moment after goat moment, and it was just very enjoyable to see. The cover page of this chapter was just Chopper snacking with a monkey and a squirrel. It was okay. It was very cute, and it makes me feel like after Oda doesn't retire from One Piece, if he doesn't retire after One Piece, he should make like a gag manga about animals, because his animals are just always very goofy looking, and that would be really funny if he did so. Alright, getting to the chapter. This chapter went right firing with Speed. Speed came, and Speed's kind of like low-key the first goat of the chapter. Speed be tricking people. She'd be a secret agent for the revolution, you know? She's been going around to these gifters and like, hey, this will heal you. Yeah, this is what it's going to do. And like they eat it, and then they, boom, Tama simps are created, you know? Yeah. Speed in the beginning of the chapter was really cool. I like Speed. Speed isn't that bad. I think she was a pretty cool character in the beginning of this arc, and it's good to see her being a secret agent. That was very enjoyable to see. In that moment with Speed, we see her holding a bag of dongos, and I was like, oh, that's so many. And then we get a flashback of Tama basically making mountains of dongos. Tama is just trying to do her part, and I dogged Tama a lot in my anime, what I think about the anime recently video. I dogged her a lot and said she was kind of really fucking annoying, but she's been pretty great here. She's been pretty cool and actually doing shit instead of just saying she's gonna do shit, which is always preferred, I feel like, especially in manga. Yeah, she did it. That was really sick of her. She's definitely like one of the first ghosts of this chapter. Yeah, that was like, she's doing her part, boys. She's doing her part. Daifugu, the vice warden of Udon, got dongoed up, and it's cool to see him, but also not cool because I just recently watched the anime, and holy shit, he gets way too much screen time than that. Like, way too much screen time. And Udon, I feel like in the anime, he's just like, he's really annoying and stuff, but like here he's just slamming Dongo inside gifters' mouths, and he's doing his part too, making the playing field leveled, like Tama said she wanted to do. She wants to make the playing field leveled, and yeah, it's very last chapter we saw like the whites and blacks on that game that I forgot what it's called, but yeah, like I think this is the start of some of the white pieces showing up, like taking over, you know? It's cool to see, like, yeah, the playing field's slowly getting leveled, but also these are gifters. They're not just like some random soldiers. These are mainly gifters. I think they're just all gifters, which are the strongest just soldiers, like normal soldiers of Kaido. So like, even if they have lower numbers, at least they have the gifters being like turned around and fighting for us, which is always a good thing to see. Yeah, it's starting to not look as impossible as it did a few chapters ago, so it's pretty cool to see. And I hope you guys don't forget, we've seen Tama's devil fruit power almost 100 chapters ago. We're finally getting the payoff and seeing why she had this power. Like, we got just a taste of it, and she's kind of used it in the past, but like it hasn't really had a big significance other than right when she showed it by taking over the monkey, I think, and then the dog they're on, maybe. I'm not sure. I don't really recall correctly. But yeah, she's using her dongo and getting these gifters, and it's cool to see her power finally getting its payoff and why Oda gave it to her. It's really cool to see. Just Oda writing right there too. It's really, yeah. I enjoyed those scenes with them feeding the dongo to the gifters, I have to say. Then we cut right to Frankie, Frankanosuke, and Sasaki. Their battle of titans. And I have to say, I hope that the anime makes it like a Godzilla fight, like boom, boom, like these big monsters, and like you see like the soft shoulders around them, and like they're just beating one another up. I really hope that's what the anime does for their battle. I mean, they're clashing inside Onigashima, and they're just going at it like dogs, and like throwing each other around and just like bumping into one another. That was really cool to see. Great art by Oda there too. Yeah, I hope they have like this big Godzilla fight in the anime. That would be great. And just really appreciate it if the anime team really put that effort into their fight. Yeah. Some gifters held Frankie down, which is that part I didn't like. I'm not gonna lie. Them holding the gifters holding Frankie down, and like so he can't move, like 2 to each limb, holding him down. And Sasaki going like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking full steam run into you, like full speed, bang, right inside your chest. I thought that was kind of just, I don't know, unhonorable, very unhonorable from Sasaki right there. Very much so not like the last fight Frankie had. Not an honorable fight. At least that moment wasn't, especially. Yeah. I wonder if we're gonna get the whole. He is the son of that lady from Water 7, the mermaid lady from Water 7. I think so. I think as much. It's kind of inevitable, I feel like. But yeah, I think that's what's gonna happen. I think that's how this fight's gonna end. Unless if it ended, it could have ended with what happens later on, but I doubt it. I think it's gonna keep going, and yeah, I hope they have that dialogue. Or maybe he did have the final strike at the end in this chapter, but then they're gonna talk, and we're gonna see that scene. They're gonna talk about how he is that. We're getting maybe a Sasaki little flashback about how he left Water 7. Possibly, we will see. But before the final strike that Frankie lays, or maybe potential final strike that Frankie lays, we get Nami, Usopp, and Tama on that golden dog thingy, full speed running, and like they're being chased. And it's like, oh shit, how is this gonna work out? Like, we're gonna have like all Ulti and Page 1 chasing Nami, Usopp, and Tama, and then Frankie's like already in a pickle. Like, how is this gonna work out? And then boom boom, Nami, Usopp, and Tama, goats of this chapter right here. They hit us with the get baited of the century. Lovely little panel of them like going like, how you get baited, basically. Yeah, it was very funny, and I think there's like a little panda man in the like hack get baited moment with like all the people going like, ha, get baited. There's a little panda man in the background. At least there's a panda dude. There's a dude standing on a panda. I think there's supposed to be a panda man. I don't know. I'm not sure. But he's kind of big. He's a buff ting. He's like a big monster panda man, basically. I wonder if there's supposed to be panda man. That would be pretty cool. But yeah, it was a cool scene with the get baited moment. That was very fun and very good Usopp Nami moment right there. Their character. Yeah. And then we get Ulti jumping full steam, heading towards Nami again. She's gonna say basically caving her Nami's head in. That's what she basically tells her. And it's like, oh shit, who's gonna save Nami? And I was like, who's gonna save Nami? But Nami's she was like, she showed me what. Nami didn't need no saving. Nami hits Ulti with a fucking Thunder Lance tempo. And holy shit, this made Nami the goat of this chapter, basically. That like full thunderbolt straight into Ulti's chest and like put her down to the ground, basically, and out for a little bit. I mean, that was so sick. That was a sick moment right there for Nami. Yeah, Nami having some cool like one note moments in this part of the arc, and I'm very much so enjoying that. She's been really cool in this arc. I hope we get more, but I doubt it. I think we're gonna get the other girl in the Straw Hat crew to have some action, hopefully, as hinted maybe later in this chapter. But yeah, Nami had a cool moment there with Ulti. I like that a lot. And we have Sasaki basically reacting to all of this and just being dumbfounded. He has a guh moment right here, and while he's going, we get Frankennosuke going like, you forget who you're fighting here, cliche moment right there, kind of, but it's okay. Frankie uppercuts, I think, Sasaki while he's just dumbfounded, and he goes like, hey, you're fighting me, yeah, what you doing? But yeah, that was really cool, and this leads to Frankie pulling out his sword, and Frankie's sword Victory V Flash, I think that's what he says. Victory V Slash, and like basically stabs or slashes Sasaki. There's blood, and it's just like I don't really know what's going on in that panel, I'm not gonna lie. Frankie's doing some weird thing in the air. I think he may be spinning while slashing him. I don't know. Something weird's going on. But we definitely know Sasaki got hurt from that, and he's bleeding. So, yeah, very, very cool moment right there for Frankie. And, yeah, he's had some sick moments this part of the arc, too. He's been just, no holding back. We're in business mode this arc, and I'm very much enjoying that from Frankie. Alright, we go from a Frankie W to another, unfortunately, Sanji L. Okay. I like Sanji. I'm a big fan of Sanji. I don't know where I would rank Zoro and Sanji above one another. I'm actually not so sure. But Oda really makes it easy for people to put Zoro above Sanji, for most of the time. I feel like everyone has their little quirks in the Straw Hat Crew. That's what makes them really unique and cool characters in the story arc. Sanji's is getting annoying. I have to say, I'm getting annoyed by Sanji's little quirks. It's been kind of just frustrating. Most of his quirks are just getting frustrating the more they happen. That's frustrating isn't a word, and I forgot using it, but still, it's getting more frustrating each time it's being used, I feel like, and it's getting worn out to death, really. And yeah, unless if Sanji really, this is where Sanji gets over hitting girls, which I doubt it. I think it's part of his character, it's not going away. Then why make him get stuck with this girl? You know what I mean? He's not going to fight women, so it's basically just putting him out of the count right now while other shit's going on. And I just want Sanji to be doing stuff. The more he does, the more it's just fun for the arc, him being trapped makes just less action going on, less cool story moments, really. I mean, we had a cool story moment with him being trapped up with the whole Nico Ramen thing that happens later on, but still, I want him to do stuff other than say things. I want him to have these cool moments, like Mr. Prince moment. When's that gonna happen again? It doesn't have to be just oh my god, he kicked him really hard and knocked him out. It can be just cool story moments that are very impactful, that aren't just with his words, you know what I mean? Him standing on that table in Whole Cake Island, that's a cool Sanji moment. That I would like to see more, but him being trapped by a girl and not being able to get, run away, basically. That's what's basically, unless if he does run away, but I doubt it. I think he has to be saved, and Sanji being saved is just so annoying. I want Sanji to be out there doing things. He was at the beginning with the whole king and stuff. That was fun to see, but then after that, it just kind of went downhill. He was helping Luffy get to the top, and then he got distracted. Yeah, I've had a big problem with Sanji these past couple chapters, and this chapter didn't help. He had a cool moment, but it didn't really help him in his case of doing just fun, cool things. I don't see that happening anytime soon, unless if I get Bo to pull something out of thin air, and yeah, we'll see what happens with Sanji. I feel like we say that a lot and a lot more throughout these chapters. We'll see what happens with Sanji. Is getting kind of just dull at this point, but we'll see. All right, what I was alluding to before there was Robin is wanted by Kaido, and that's Black Maria's job apparently, is to get Robin and capture her. gruesomely, in fact, not just capture her, beat her up, and then get what they want from her. Yes, this kind of makes me feel that it's kind of trying to betray Big Mom and get Robin for himself before Big Mom can do so as such. I think that might be the case. Robin is a wanted hot ticket item right here, and the Straw Hats got him, and both Yonko want them for their own selfish goals of being Pirate King. And I think that's what might break up their alliance, is maybe Nico Robin. It could be the case. We'll see. I think it really might be the case that is what breaks them up. But yeah. And then Sanji has a sick line. This is a sick Sanji moment. I'm not gonna lie. A cool panel, well done with the shadows and stuff. And you shouldn't underestimate Nico Robin. It's stated in a great panel by Oda. Sanji just lets it all, just hits Black Maria with that line, and it's a fire line by Sanji. And it may be foreshadowing a sick battle between Black Maria and Nico Robin. I really hope that's the case. It's well needed. It's well deserved. Big battle for Robin. I really hope this is what happens. I don't want Sanji to be there. I want Sanji to be escaped and going on to do other things. Maybe saving Nami and Usopp by fighting Ulti in page 1, officially taking page 1 down. Maybe that will be what he does. I don't know. Like, maybe he gets to the roof finally. I am not sure what the hell Sanji's gonna do, but I really hope he does something other than just waiting for Nico Robin to maybe save him. I don't know what's gonna happen with that. This whole is just a weird situation in general. But yeah, Nico Robin versus Black Maria hype. It's hype. I'm getting hyped for it, even though it's not really even close to being confirmed that is the case. But it's being kind of alluded to, I think, and I'm excited if that is the case. I don't know how many weird little girls there are in this arc, but it feels like they're just kind of being everywhere. This weird little girl is able to just look through the whole entire castle. I don't know what the hell her power is. It makes kind of no sense. I don't know if it was revealed before and I just completely forgot because a lot of other things happened. But this weird little girl finds the scabbards in the treasure room. And King is busy at the moment. King is way too busy to deal with them. He has his hands full, he states. Hands full with what? No clue. Kind of excited for that. What is King has his hands full right now? Is he going to the top? Is he gonna deal with someone else? Is he gonna deal with Drake? I don't know. I think Queen might more likely to deal with Drake. What is King gonna do? I don't know. Maybe defeat the gifters who are turning. It seems like more of like what his job has been doing, like cleaning up messes. That might be a mess that he tries to clean up with the gifters being turned over. Maybe it's what's her name? It's Yamato. There you go. It's Yamato. Maybe that's the mess he's gonna clean up. He's definitely gonna clean some mess or go to the top of the thing, which is maybe starting to become a mess too. So we'll see what King has his hands full with at the moment. I'm very excited to see what he goes to do, because literally it can be any of those things that I stated, and it will be very fun to see King in those situations. So we'll see which one he chooses. But it isn't only the 9 scabbards. There's a 10th member. Who is this 10th member? I am not sure. I only saw a silhouette, so I have no clue who it could be. Let's play a game. Let's play a game called Who Is It? In this game, you have 2 choices of who this mystery person is. When it's revealed who this mystery person is, though, here's your little hint. You're going to need an Oda box of who the hell it is, because you don't know which one it's still going to be, because the characters look exactly the same due to Oda drawing style of women and them also being mother and daughter. So here, your option A, Lady Hiyori. Option B, Lady Toki. Which of these 2 ladies are there helping the scabbards? I think it's a misdirection by Oda to make you think, oh no, Hiyori's finally in the battle, but no, that's actually Lady Toki. Wow, Lady Toki. Um, yeah, I think it's Lady Toki, because that would just be just an Oda thing to do, I think. Uh, yeah. Uh, Option B makes more sense. It could still just be Hiyori, and it just be like a stupid Oda silhouette. Um, I've enjoyed it, like I said in the anime review. If you saw it, I watched all of Act 2 in the anime and reviewed all of it, episode by episode, basically. And yeah, Lady Hiyori was really fun to watch, and I think she was way better character in the anime than the manga. She felt more of just person. She had more personality, I feel like. So it would be cool to see her, but I doubt it. I think it might be just a big, like, whoa, Lady Toki's still alive moment right there. But we'll see. We will see. Like I said, guys, I very much so enjoyed this chapter. It had some weird moments, for sure, with the Sanji thing and, like, why Silhouette? Who the fuck is helping the Scabbards? But, you know, just some people aren't reading week by week, and some people don't really look into things as much as other readers, and especially the YouTube community does, so it's okay. It's sometimes there's the Oda thing does things for the casual viewer as well. I cannot speak English today. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this review. I'm trying to come out with a review of every single chapter of Marineford and ranking them. I know that might be a very long video. I didn't realize that. I've only done notes for 4 of the chapters so far, and it's almost filled a page. But it's been fun to do. Fun go back there and reread it. It's just great moments in Marineford. So look out for that. I hope you guys very much so enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe if you want. It'd all be appreciated. I am going to be fully honest with you guys. Every time I see someone comment or subscribe or like the video, it just makes my day. Really does. So please do that if you have made it this far. Thank you guys so much for watching, and peace.